Oh, wow. That was
His
brutal.
tongue.
Oh, shit. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm Spartan.
And I'm Pudgy.
And today we're back with more Game of Thrones. We're reacting to episode 8, the third last of the season. We ended off on a really big cliffhanger last episode. It's been a few days since we watched, and I've been just buzzing to watch this because the way episode 7 ended left me pretty, I guess, shocked with a bit of expectation around it going wrong, but just cut at the way things worked out for Ned, the betrayal, the fact that Queen Cersei got her way and Joffrey, and I know this episode's going to probably grind my gears, but I've been eager to get into it, so I'm glad that we're finally watching the next episode. Little caveat, I mentioned it in our recent House of the Dragon episode as well. It was last episode, I think, either last or the one before.
Last episode.
Yeah, when Ned tells Cersei that he's going to come clean to King Robert about Joffrey not being his son, and she said, you know, well, it's a Game of Thrones, you either win or die, right? It finally dawned on me why this show's called Game of Thrones. Like, it's pretty stupid. You guys are free to bag me in the comments. I'm telling you because I'm hoping you guys will have a laugh at it. But I finally realized, like, it was so obvious from my face. But I'm like, oh yeah, it's like literally a Battle of the Thrones. And I just realized that in that episode. So there you go. I was a bit slow on that one, but I finally get it. As for last episode, big cliffhanger. The Queen basically ripped up Ned's note from the King saying that his rightful heir, that Ned would be playing the role of the king until his rightful heir was of age. And we had Littlefinger, who betrayed Ned and gave the, what are they called? The golden
cloaks.
Golden cloaks. Basically ended up switching sides, giving them to Queen Cersei, which was sort of foreshadowed in that episode anyway. But I'm just hoping, I'm praying that Ned doesn't die this season. That's all. I just don't want that to happen. I don't know if it'll happen later on, but this season better not end with Ned's death. I'm going to be cut.
Could you imagine?
Oh, fuck, I'll be so pissed.
So last episode, Lord Varys was actually speaking about the Lannister boy and kind of poking and prodding and saying that he hoped the Lannister boy doesn't blame himself for providing King Robert with that wine. It's like he's very sus. Like, there's something going on with him. Like, why would he volunteer that information? Was there something in the wine?
Well, I just looked at it as, I mean, he seems to be a guy who has a lot of, it delves into a lot of areas, right? He knows a lot of behind the scenes, as we saw when him and Littlefinger had that bit of showdown. They both know a lot of what's going on around town. They've got spies everywhere.
Yeah.
And I just saw that as him prompting Ned to say, yeah, like, look at the boy connected to the Lannisters, and the wine coincidentally made, you know, King Rob clumsy. Was it spiked a bit more than usual, something to increase chances of failure? Like, who knows? So I think he was sort of almost giving a helping hand, picking his sides, but without, he doesn't want to play one side fully because nothing's traceable back to him. That's how he plays.
Yeah. So he's really on Ned's side in that instance.
In that instance, I think he was trying to be on Ned's side without having any attachments to him or any accountability.
Yeah.
But again, who knows? And we sort of know that him and Littlefinger are at odds. So maybe Littlefinger picking the Queen means Varys picked.
Yeah. Ned.
Potentially.
Jorah, we saw, got a message from Lord Varys, I'm pretty sure, saying that he is able to come back home after all the tasks that he's done for
He
the
got the
crown.
pardon, the letter of pardon or something. Yeah.
Yeah. So it kind of felt as if, the way I read it anyways, that he kind of knew that they were going to poison Daenerys. Once he got the letter of pardon, he was kind of just, it's like he changed his mind and wanted to protect her.
Maybe. He's still a bit mysterious. And I still think there's a bit more to his story that we're going to find out. But one piece of the puzzle was definitely that, yeah, interesting. But then also, I imagine Khaleesi being dead was probably part of the agreement. So how would he forge that? And if he's sort of grooming her to be a powerful queen and have the Dothraki people behind her, so if they go full send all those people into a war, well, what is he's interesting. He sort of played both sides at the moment.
Yeah. Well, that's a very good point. He's now got Daenerys and the Dothraki as like a safeguard for him now. So either way, I'm sure he'll be able to go home. He must have like full faith in them.
I'd like to believe that he's loyal, but I always know that with this show, there's more than meets the eye. So
yeah,
we'll see.
So from the last episode, we kind of got a deeper insight into Cersei and why she's kind of being cold and very manipulative and distant toward King Robert. I understand how, she was like a young girl, felt excited to be betrothed to him out of all the girls in the kingdom. And then the time comes to consummate your marriage and he's calling out for someone else. That would be quite heartbreaking. Imagine how you'd feel, and then you have to live the rest of your life with this person. So, yeah, she's done some really horrible things, and she's quite manipulative and really out for herself, but I do see that softer side to her, that little young girl inside of her as well.
So far, we have sort of really looked at it from Stark's point of view being very noble and the Lannisters being sort of deceitful, but that might change over the season. So, and I think Game of Thrones usually does a good job at trying to keep both sides, at least from what we've seen in House of the Dragon, both sides grey and not perfectly good, but not perfectly bad either. A bit of in between. It depends on which traits you resonate with more.
True. And it was actually interesting to learn that Kat was actually betrothed to Ned's brother, and only because he died at the hand of the Mad King, she actually married Ned.
Also, I have heard all the comments. I probably spoke a bit prematurely when I said Jaime wasn't a great warrior. Obviously, I knew nothing about him since the last couple episodes, and it's become obvious that he's actually a really good warrior. I just really like Ned, and Jaime's character seemed like it was one of those, but obviously within the scope of Game of Thrones, one of those like more all talk no bite. But after seeing him fight with Ned, I get it. He's obviously quite skilled. I like the fact that Ned still was able to hold his own. But what I understand is that Ned's a stronger physically, but Jaime is more of a skilled swordsman. So that's sort of, and apparently one of the top 3 or 5 in the whole realm of warriors. Wow. So I do wonder if we'll get to meet some of the other top warriors over time. I think we probably will, if there's a scale on them, but we'll see when that time comes. A big thank you to all of you who have supported us on Patreon. We've reached over 500 patrons at this point, which is amazing for us. We're blown away by the support. So a big thank you, guys. If you do want to support us on Patreon, you'll get access to ad-free reaction videos, early access to up-and-coming reactions, as well as full-length uncut reactions, and some other perks as well. So the link is in the description if you want to check that out. For those of you over on YouTube, remember to give the video a like if you enjoy our reaction. Let us know in the comments down below what you thought of the episode, and hit the subscribe button so you can stay up to date as soon as we upload the next episode.
Okay, let's go.
All right.
Left high, left low.
She's actually gotten so good now.
Shit. That's Joffrey's men. I think they're killing everyone.
They better not come for Arya.
Wow. What a start, dude.
Oh my goodness.
Bar the doors. And do not open them for anyone you do not know.
What is it? What's happening?
Do as I told you. Run!
Well, what is she gonna do? Just
I know.
stand there?
No way she dies. I don't wonder.
But there's no point for her to die. Just go with her.
Distract them. Yeah.
Oh no.
No way they get her.
Oh, please don't. That's one death I don't want.
My tongue lied. My eyes shouted the truth. You were not seeing.
It's a good lesson.
I watched, but you...
Watching is not seeing, dead girl.
I love him. Maybe we'll get to see him in action now.
Come with us. Your father wants to see you.
And why is it that Lord Eddard is sending Lannister men in place of his own?
Yes, boy.
This is no concern of yours.
My father wouldn't send you.
She's on point. Let's go with the pointy end.
Oh, go Arya.
Bastard.
Oh, and that's with the wooden stick.
You will be speaking to me with more respect.
He's epic. I love him. Dude, with a wooden stick, he's beating him. That's embarrassing.
I hope it doesn't catch up on him, though. Oh, he's epic.
He better not die, man. He better not die.
Be gone now, Arya.
Come with me.
The first sword of Bravos does not run.
No. Pick up one of the guys' swords.
Do we say to the god of death?
Not today.
Maybe he didn't want her to see him massacring them all. Who knows? I hope that's the case, please.
Ugh. Or maybe die.
Not safe. Not
I'll be
safe.
so pissed.
Not today, Aria.
Not the Hound.
Stay away from me. I'll tell my father. I'll tell the Queen.
Who do you think sent me?
Oh my god.
They won't kill her. They want her, I think. What an introduction, huh?
Leave me be. My father's a lord. He'll reward you.
She'll reward me. The Queen.
Stay away!
Well, shouldn't have sold out, brother.
With the pointy end.
I don't know if it's fatal. It was pretty thin sword, but
It's in the gut.
now we see him there.
Is it Lord Varys?
Lord Stark, you must be thirsty.
Damn, he's in a full black chamber.
Why is it no one ever trusts the eunuch?
There's a few reasons.
Varys surprisingly seems okay all of a sudden. I feel like we definitely got played there.
The rest of your household, though, all dead, it grieves me to say. I do so hate the sight of blood.
Nah, they're not all dead.
And would again, my lord. I was unarmed, unarmored, and surrounded by Lannister swords.
Oh, his household, not the...
Yeah.
Fair point. He knows who he is. I don't mind that.
Madness led you to tell the Queen you had learned the truth about Joffrey's birth.
I know.
I know, that was a bit premature.
I trust you know you're a dead man, Lord Eddard.
Better not be.
You can't kill me. Cathold's a brother.
The wrong brother, sadly. And lost to her. Your wife has let the imp slip through her fingers.
Yeah, damn. She's not been very wise.
And slit my throat and be done with it.
Not today, my lord.
Damn, that's brutal, dude. He just sits there in the dark.
Who do you truly serve?
Wouldn't we like
The
to know?
realm, my lord. Someone must.
Okay. Fair enough. So you're right. He plays both sides, you know, just in the interest of the realm rather than his own priority. So he says.
What a sell, though. It's pitch black. It's crazy.
The other one's Jaffa flowers, my lord. That's the hand the wolf tore off.
Wow.
Been dead a while, I'd say.
The smell.
What is it, Semi?
There is none. If they'd been dead for a long time, wouldn't they be rot?
Not bad, Sammy.
Very smart.
You may be a coward, Charlie. You're not stupid.
Not at all. That little smirk.
A raven from King's Landing.
Better not be to do with snow.
Who knows at this point?
Bring me a horn of ale, Snow. Pour one for yourself.
I mean, not a bad interaction at first, but obviously he's going to tell him what's happening.
Is there any word of my father?
Here we go.
Lord Stark has been charged with treason.
Damn Cersei.
My sisters were in King's Landing too.
I'm sure they'll be treated gently.
I don't think so.
Sansa Sweetling, you were innocent of any wrong, we know that. Yet you are the daughter of a traitor. How can I allow you to marry my son?
Oh.
She's a sweet thing now, Your Grace. But in 10 years, who knows what treason she will hatch.
That's an absolute sellout.
I'll be a queen just like you, I promise. I won't hatch anything.
Trust me, you don't want to be like her.
Yeah.
Tell him to come to King's Landing and swear his fealty to Joffrey.
So manipulative.
Yeah.
You disappoint me, child.
Damn, dude. How manipulative.
Of your father's treason, why would you want to speak to a traitor?
Because it's her father.
What will happen to him?
That depends.
On what?
On your brother. And on you.
Oh my god. It doesn't depend on her. You already have your plan for him.
Sansa wrote this.
It is your sister's hand, but the Queen's words.
He's smart.
Joffrey puts my father in chains. Now he wants his ass kissed. His Grace summons me to King's Landing. I'll go to King's Landing. Call the banners.
All of them, my lord.
They've all sworn to defend my father, have they not?
Oh, wow.
This could be epic. This could be epic.
Is he going to join them? Greyjoy?
Of course.
Can he?
Yeah. Serves the house.
There must be.
Oh.
Good. Why is that good?
Means you're not stupid.
Go full send, brother. So take them all out. Oh.
Damn, it's a lot this episode.
Yeah, this episode has no chill.
It's barely even started.
You've had this since dawn. He sent it to me, not you. I've only shown it to you as a courtesy.
She's gonna cop it.
He is your brother by law. Does family mean nothing to you?
She's gone crazy.
And I will not risk Robin's life to get caught up in another of your husband's wars. I'm hungry.
That's fair enough.
Yeah, but she's got a few screws loose. I don't rate it.
Yeah.
But I'm hungry. Soon, love, soon.
That kid.
But if you're asking me to send men from the Vale to fight, that is what I ask.
Tell me she's gonna deny Catelyn that.
Looks like it.
Are you an idiot? They killed my husband. You
True.
say they shoved your boy from a window.
Yeah, fair.
Will do anything, and that is why we have to stop them.
Also true. But you probably can't.
The Knights of the Vale will stay in the Vale where they belong to protect their lord.
Damn.
Her son definitely ain't a lord.
If I'm going to die, may as well be with a song in my heart.
Oh.
But don't go looking for me to bend the knee and my lord you every time you take a shit.
And if the day ever comes when you're tempted to sell me out, remember this. Whatever their price, I'll beat it.
Fair enough, Tyrion.
He's so funny.
I know.
He's very sarcastic, but in a witty way.
Come, share our fire. Help yourselves to our goat.
They look like Vikings.
I am Tyrion, son of Tywin of Clan Lannister.
How would you like to die?
In my own bed, at the age of 80, with a belly full of wine and a girl's mouth around my cock. Those the best weapons you could steal? Good enough for killing sheep, if the sheep don't fight back.
Tyrion.
You think you can win us over with your trinkets?
Yes.
But if you help us, I'll give you this.
What is this?
The Veil of Aaron.
No way.
Damn. Oh.
How's he gonna do that?
Not only a bastard, but a traitor's bastard.
This guy's serious.
Stop! Put it down!
Oh, love Snow.
You'll hang for this bastard.
I'll be quiet. His boy's got his back though.
I told you not to do anything stupid. You're confined to quarters. Go.
I think he's trying to look out for him in this period, yeah.
I think so.
How about having a work with your other man? Prompting him.
I know.
There's someone out there.
Who's out there? Is it Benjen?
True, good point.
Hello, Commander.
One of the dead bodies.
Well, they sort of... I thought they might not be dead. Because they said they don't smell like rot.
Holy shit.
Shit. Damn.
No way. So they have to burn.
Good improvised by Snow.
Damn. Yeah, when Sam said it, I was like, interesting.
Oh, these are the Thraki. What are they doing?
They're preparing, I think.
But they're killing everyone.
To build ships, maybe?
Gold to hire ships, princess. Ships to sail to Westeros.
Damn, dude. I don't think she's gonna like this.
Oh my god.
Dude.
That confidence still. To even go against their ways, you know?
Come.
Damn, this can create like civil unrest.
You cannot claim them all, princess.
I can.
And I will.
Go Daenerys.
It's funny. But I wonder how this chat's gonna go down with Drogo.
Ananem alefak vanza digmora. Hash dotraki shakith sisajimora, hash morikith mamoa mamora.
Ooh.
Interesting.
Sevor sevas and ikharevish mag akate.
Asu amno sechi.
Ana halisi. Ana asok yeresekoshi.
Ooh.
Damn. Drogo likes it.
Mago. Hele.
Oh, no. Damn, show of authority here. Oh, that's disrespect. That's disrespect.
Oh my god.
Oh, Drogo's just taunting him.
Oh.
Oh, wow. That was
His
brutal.
tongue.
Oh, shit.
A scratch.
The great shepherd sent me to earth to heal his...
Oh my goodness.
Lamb or lion, his wound must be washed and sewn, or it will fester.
Lady speaks truth.
That look.
That's his one weakness, I think.
He trusts Khaleesi for now, but you can tell it's going to get people are going to question his leadership.
Where are you going?
South, for father.
But it's the middle of the night.
The Lannisters have spies everywhere. I don't want them to know we're coming.
Smart. I'm so keen for this.
And I won't get in the way.
There must always be a Stark in Winterfell. Until I return, that will be you.
That's a good way of putting it for him, you know?
I'll send letters whenever I can. But if you don't hear from me, don't be scared.
Don't dive, dude, please.
Till I return.
This is a sad goodbye.
I like him. He better not be foreshadowing some shit.
How long have you been hiding out there? They've all gone away. So I'll be back soon. Rob will free father, and I'll come back with mother.
Oh, is that the younger brother?
No, they won't.
Can he tell prophecies too? Maybe.
Who do you think sends the wind, if not the gods? They see you, boy. They hear you.
Oh, no.
Bad omen, right?
Yeah.
The old
Shit.
gods have no power in the south. The weirwoods there were all cut down a long time ago.
Damn.
Go back and find your clothes, Hodor. Go dress.
Hold on.
Hold on. Oh my god.
The cold winds are rising.
Winter's coming.
As we've been told. Well, now they'll believe a little bit more if there's something beyond the walls.
They were touched by White Walkers.
Sammy boy.
I read about it in a book. A very old book in Maester Aemon's library.
It's been reading up on things.
The White Walkers sleep beneath the ice for thousands of years. And when they wake up,
I don't think I want to know.
I hope the wall's high enough.
Oh, shit. I mean, it makes sense. They wouldn't build something like that for no reason. I wonder how big the giants are too.
I know.
I would speak with my son alone. I know you will forgive me, my lords.
You heard her. Move your asses! Come on, out!
I got a lot of respect for her.
I guess they have to as well, though.
Have no fear, my lady. We'll shove our swords up Tywin Lannister's bunghole.
Oh, but let's hope so.
Let's hope so.
I remember the day you came into this world.
Oh, no.
Red-faced and scrawny.
It's a lot of foreshadowing here.
From Sansa.
From the Queen, you mean?
She's onto it as well.
They all know.
Do you know what happened to the Targaryen children when the Mad King fell?
They were butchered in the sleep.
On the orders of Tywin Lannister.
Damn.
Shit, he's brutal.
If you lose, your father dies.
Talk about pressure.
We die.
Well, that makes it simple then.
What is this?
Oh, there's gonna be too much death to come. I'm not liking this.
I feel like his journey is going to somehow intertwine in all this.
Yeah, for sure.
On his return home.
If the half-man betrays us, Shagar, son of Dolph, will cut off his manhood.
And feed it to the goats, yes.
Oh, that little smirk from him.
I don't think these guys realise how powerful the Lannisters family is. I mean, they should see the tents, but...
Yeah, tents don't really mean much, do they?
The rumors of your demise were unfounded.
Sorry to disappoint you.
Poor Tyrion.
And here we have Bronn, son of...
You wouldn't know him.
Kind of you to go to war for me.
Oh my goodness.
How did my sweet sister persuade the king to imprison his dear friend Ned?
Robert Baratheon is dead.
Got a lot of catching up to do, love.
Even he knows that's bad.
Send word to Jaime that I'm moving against Robb Stark.
At once, my lord.
He's gonna make good on that promise? Better hope so.
Ride with me against my enemies, and you shall have all my son promised you and more.
Only if the half-man fights with us. Until we hold the steel he pledged us, the little lion's life is ours.
Oh my goodness. They can't be serious.
We've captured a Lannister scout.
Don't worry, lad. He won't be leaving this tent with his head.
He looked to be counting.
What's Rob gonna do?
How high did you get?
20,000, maybe more. Your father would understand
My
if
father
I...
understands mercy when there is room for it.
I had a feeling.
Let him go.
Rob.
Stand down, woman.
Tell Lord Tywin, winter is coming for him. 20,000 Northerners marching south to find out if he really does shit gold.
Shit.
How did he get 20,000 when there's 18,000? So maybe that was strategic.
Maybe, but I don't think at that point it's a big difference.
Okay.
I think it was the point was showing that his rough estimate, he was close.
Are you touched, boy? Letting him go?
You call me boy again. Go on.
Do it.
Rob's taking command, dude.
Your other fingers will be gone.
I'm liking Rob too now. My respect for him's increased.
Tywin Lannister be appointed Hand of the King.
Damn.
Shit.
And safety of King Joffrey be of paramount importance.
Ugh, of course it is, isn't it?
Your Grace, I am yours to command.
Rise, Sir Barristan.
Look at her, she's so pleased with herself.
I know.
But it is time to put aside your armor and your sword. It is time to rest and look back with pride on your many years of service.
She's retiring here.
Only death relieves us of our sacred trust.
Whose death? Sir Barristan, yours or your king's?
You let my father die. You're too old to protect anyone.
Oh, be quiet, Joffrey.
The council has determined that Sir Jaime Lannister will take your place as Lord Commander of the King.
Damn, dude, the Lannisters have gotten everything.
I am a knight. I shall die a knight.
Oh no.
Damn.
A naked knight, apparently.
Oh, be quiet, little finger.
He's the biggest sellout, dude.
Oh.
Even now I could cut through the five of you like carving a cake.
But
Here, boy. Melt it down and add it to the others.
oh, I like him.
Oh, what a disservice, dude.
The Lady Sansa of House Stark.
What's she gonna say? Is she gonna choke like a direwolf situation?
I reckon she's been set up.
As it please your grace, I ask mercy for my father.
Treason is a noxious weed.
Dude, this old guy.
I want to hear what she says.
Okay, Joffrey.
He was King Robert's friend and he loved him. You all know he loved him. He never wanted to be hand until the king asked him.
True.
That's true.
He said I wasn't the king. Why did he say that?
Because you're not.
Maester Pycelle was giving him milk of the poppy. He wasn't himself, otherwise he never would have said it. If you still have any affection in your heart for me, please do me this kindness, your grace.
Here we go.
Come on, Joffrey. Get 1 point for yourself, dude. You're like negative 1,000.
I know.
Your sweet words have moved me. But your father has to confess. He has to confess and say that I'm the king.
Oh no, it's gonna be trouble.
I don't like how he's gone about it, but I'm liking that he's giving the opportunity.
Damn. I can tell that next episode, or the next two, are gonna be big.
This one was a big one.
Yeah, but this one was a lot more... It slowed it down. It was a lot more story setting and building up for the next two. Like, it had action, but it was definitely a setup for the next couple. Like, the next couple are big. Like, it ended at a more tame cliffhanger than the others. I'm just anticipating the next two. I'm just trying to think of all the possible scenarios. Like, they go to war. They can't win the war. I don't think they can beat the Lannisters. So it's either they intimidate them enough to get some sort of truce, or something comes out of nowhere to challenge Joffrey's position as king. Some proof, some evidence. Maybe Rob's... Because remember, the last thing Ned did was send for Rob's other brother. So would his claim to the throne in some way, shape or form be legitimate enough? Or would he have some army with him or something that can shift the power tide here? I don't know.
Potentially, but I don't know if this holds any weight, but someone in Rob's army did say that the Northerners have marched to the south and held them off before. Or like have won against armies like that before. So you never know.
Yeah, there's a lot of scenarios. It's interesting. Yeah, I think the brother has something important. I think that's the one piece of the puzzle that's just been left on the side.
Yeah.
I can't see Ned Stark confessing, to be honest. I think he's too much of a proud and honourable man to lie. He'd rather accept death. But in saying that, to save his children, maybe he would suck it up for a bit.
Oh, yeah. That's true.
Smart move would be recoup now and come back later. But
I just want there to be like some kind of evidence somehow come to light that Joffrey is definitely not King Robert's son.
I think it'll happen, but I don't know if I expect it this season. I think that'll be a later plot point. And then I am long-term, I want to see Joffrey and the Queen shit themselves when the Dothraki army rocks up on their doorstep. That is going to really give them a check of reality.
How fantastic has it been to see Daenerys just create like a new shape for the way the Dothraki do things? I mean, the Khal really respects her, and
especially Drogo is really... Oh, you said the Khal, sorry.
Yeah. And I think it's just the confidence and her not backing down and that strength that really gives her that respect. And yeah, some of the Dothraki, well, one of them did question Drogo's leadership, but I think the more they see the Khaleesi come into her own and show that kind of strength, I don't think they will question it.
I think that's the point of it too, to show that as they evolve, and I think it'll happen again and again, I think there's more to it.
Yeah.
Because I think that Drogo will be led somewhat astray of their ways by the Khaleesi, but then at some point, I think that's going to push him too far, where it's going to be like, you know, because it's only as good while it benefits him. But eventually, I feel like her kindness, generosity is going to get him found out, and that'll be interesting, but that'll be a bit of the Dothraki line.
Yeah, potentially. I mean, at the moment, everything kind of benefits him, whatever benefits Daenerys, because she's carrying his son that he's so proud of right now. Do you know what I mean? So
it's very early days.
Yeah. I love seeing Tyrion like come up against these foes, and because he's not a great fighter or anything, it's just interesting to see how he's going to come out of it. And in every scenario, his wit and his promise of his wealth and things like that is always the way, and it's worked 100% of the time, and it's always entertaining to watch.
Yeah, it's interesting. You see how he's had to survive very differently to the others, given the fact that he's a dwarf. So it is interesting him putting those into practice and seeing how, you know, his gift of the tongue, basically, and his wealth and his ability to sway others or win them over.
Yeah.
And I think we'll see a lot more of that, which is interesting. He's very definitely a survivor, that's for sure. And we've seen that time and time again.
He's definitely got a little bit of the Lannister manipulativeness, but
He seems more sincere.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. He seems more genuine than
He
the
doesn't
others.
have as much of a moral high ground. I think, given his dwarfism, that he's a lot more respectful of people's shortcomings than other people who, you know, have just been, like Jamie, he's just a born talented knight with lots of, you know, accolades to his belt and inflated ego by his father and his family. So he just sees himself as above people compared to...
Yeah. Well, even in his own house, his own father literally treats him like shit. So...
Yeah. I'm just praying. I'm very nervous, especially given the culture of Game of Thrones. I'm really nervous at the moment for Rob and for Ned Stark, probably the most. I really hope neither of them die. I feel like there's been a lot of foreshadowing there that someone, especially Rob, but
probably
I really...
both.
Oh, or one giving their life for the other, I don't know. But they're really likable, and Rob wasn't really on my radar till this episode, to be honest. He really proved himself as an honourable, loyal son and a strong warrior in this episode, and I really like that. He's probably, at the moment, along with Snow and Ned, the three warriors I like the most, and then Tyrion's probably, you know, he's more the witty, funny one.
Yeah.
But I really respect him, and I'm anticipating it's going to be a massive cliffhanger at the end of this season. Like, I'm just going to go out big, I can tell, and I'm just hoping, like, don't break my heart this soon. I'm not ready yet.
Oh, I'm so thankful that we don't have to wait too long to start season 2.
Yeah.
But we're going to potentially see Tyrion fight next episode or
run away.
Yeah. Yeah, true. But that would be interesting. So we actually got the first taste of, well, it wasn't our first taste as viewers, but everyone else at the Wall finally got their taste of White Walkers and the things that are beyond the Wall. Everyone's being told that, you know, it's folklore and myths and whatnot, but this was hard evidence that they've been affected. And not only that, Benjen's still out there. Like, is he affected, or did he somehow make it back like the guy in the first episode did?
It's really intriguing that they keep sort of teasing us on the Wall, and that's a plot point that hasn't even really been expanded on too much. We've just been teased a little bit. It's like we've got the Game of Thrones happening, but then we've got the other side of the Wall, which is a whole other battle. So, and then we've got the Dothraki on their own world too. So there's a lot of room here. The world is growing a lot, and there's a lot of threats that we have yet to meet, you know, which will be really interesting. The Wall is still a very mysterious, almost intimidating. It is intimidating, like just wondering what's going to come on the other side. And I want to know more of the history behind the Wall. I hope they get to explain, you know, how it was first built, a bit more about the old days, like Sam about his reading. I hope they just drop more of those little history bombs because it's pretty cool.
Yeah. I feel like eventually there's going to be a war between everyone, which is obviously on its way, but they're going to have to unite at some point to go against, you know, the winter that is coming.
And I'm wondering, given that I'm now aware of the concept of Game of Thrones, I'm wondering how many throne shifts they're actually going to have. If they're going to have multiple throne shifts, or if it's going to be one family fighting a long time to defend their own. I don't know. It could even be rotated a few different times.
Well, definitely Daenerys is going to get her time, for sure. The Targaryens will come back with vengeance, especially with the Dothraki behind them.
Yeah, but who knows? I mean, it's not even necessarily her dream to get the throne back. She was trying to make her brother happy, and now it's...
But she wanted to go home too.
Go home, but if there's a peaceful way to work it out, you know she'll take it, and it depends on who she's debating with.
I don't know. She's getting really strong these days.
She's growing, but I wonder if... Surely she'll get... I wonder how she'll get a dragon. Because I'm sure she'll get a dragon in this. I'm pretty sure Game of Thrones has dragons.
I reckon one of those eggs will hatch.
But remember they said they were like frozen? Someone explained to us, I think, that they were frozen and they're basically like just egg preserved, but they're not actually alive anymore. So she would somehow have to create a new egg maybe. I don't know. I guess we'll see, but that'll be interesting. Unless there's a hidden alive one somewhere that she wasn't aware about. Who knows? Well, guys, we hope you enjoyed our reaction to this episode. We're getting really excited to see how this season's going to end. There's so much at stake, so stay tuned because it's going to be really interesting to see what happens. We look forward to seeing you guys on the next reaction. Until then, take care of yourselves.
See you guys.